Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new video. And in this video we are going to talk about how web works, or how website loads up in your browser, or how you can see website made by someone else.
Before talking about how web works, we need to know about two things. Firstly, what are browsers? So everyone knows that we use browser to access websites, and we use a range of browsers like Chrome, Safari, Firefox, Opera, and some people even uses the funny old Internet Explorer. Another thing that we need to understand is that what is a web server. So when you ask your browser for a web page, the request is sent across the internet to a special computer known as a web server, which hosts the website for you. A web server is simply a computer that is constantly connected to the web and is made especially to send the web pages to the users who request them. Suppose you type facebook.com in your browser. Then it is the job of the web server to send you the page associated to that address, that is facebook.com. Okay. Some big companies run their own web servers, but it is more common to use the services of a web hosting company who charges a fee to host your site. Now, when you visit a website, the web server hosting that particular website could be anywhere in the world. Suppose that you want to visit airindia.in and you lives in Vancouver, here, Canada. And then someone wants to visit airindia.in whose web server is in India. Or if you live in New York here and you want to visit google.com whose servers are in San Francisco. Or maybe you are a user in Barcelona and you want to visit Sony's website, which is hosted in Japan. So web servers can be anywhere in the world, and your browser need to find the location of the web server. So to find the location of that web server, your browser will first connect to a domain name system server.
When you connect to the internet, you do it via an internet service provider. Majority of internet service provider in India are Airtel, Jio and Vodafone. So whenever you want to visit a website, you type a web address or domain name in your browser and you hit enter.
Your computer contacts a network of servers called Domain Name System Server or DNS server. These systems act like a phone book. They tell your computer the IP address associated with the requested domain name. Suppose you searched facebook.com in your browser. Then first your browser will be connecting to the DNS server, and then the DNS server will send back the IP address related to facebook.com. Suppose the IP address is this, just for the example. An IP address is a number of up to 12 digits separated by full stops. The maximum digits that this number can have is 12 digits. Every computer which is connected to the internet has a unique IP address. It is like the phone numbers for that computer. When we get this IP address, then our browser uses this IP address to contact the web server, and then this web server sends back the page that we have requested in our web browser. So we have requested Facebook, so when we get the IP of Facebook, it connects to the Facebook's web server and we get the Facebook home page. So this is the how web browsers, or how web works, how website loads up in your browser. So there are just some steps. Like first you type something in your web browser, then it connects to the DNS server. Then the DNS server returns the IP address of that particular page. Then our browser connects to the web server using that IP address. And then that web server returns us the web page we requested. This is how web works in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this video and this video was informative to you. And if you think that someone should know how web works, then please share this video with someone and subscribe to the channel. Please share this video with everyone you know. And yeah, that's it. And I will see you in the next one.